Hey everyone, I just wanted to talk about 5G towers and my concern because I'm seeing so many roadworks popping up around England. They're closing off roads. You know, the traffic's become really awful, but it's all to do with them rolling out this new 5G technology, which I don't feel is healthy for everybody. So I've just come to the train station in Bletchley, Milton Keynes in the UK, and I'm about to drop my friend off, and we suddenly, both of us, have this headache. We suddenly feel really weak. We suddenly feel lightheaded. And we're like, why do we suddenly feel like this? And lo and behold, let me show you. Wait, I need to turn my camera around. Hold on.
Yeah, man.
There is a 5G tower.
Right over there.
Don't know if the camera can see that right there. So we're literally sitting right next to a 5G tower. And so we just did a little experiment. And I don't, you know, I'm not sure what this is all about, but we drove out of the car park and went and parked up the road for a bit, and we both felt fine. But obviously there's nowhere else to park because we're waiting for our train. And say hi.
Hello, everyone. Right.
And then we drove up and we didn't feel the headache, and now all of a sudden we're feeling that again because we have to sit next to it, and we were parked a different way.
And it was literally directly
and
on.
you can feel it. You're saying
I've gone into a headache right now. My chest feels really tight, and when we moved just down the road about 20 meters, like it started to like disperse. So I definitely believe that it's emitting a frequency of like energy. But the point is, the closer you are to it, the more damage it's going to do over time. And radiation is proven to do that. The closer you are to it, the more it's going to do in damage. So I do definitely believe that the 5G is doing more good than and more harm than good. And you have to look at it like this: animals move when they sense danger. Since these 5G towers have come into place, a lot of animals and like bees, birds, they've moved their nests, they've changed their homes. And that's not just because of like they want to move. They have to literally protect their young because they're feeling that wherever they are, it's not good for them.
Yeah, and it's a frequency and it's an energy.
Yeah.
And if you don't feel good around the energy, like, because I'm not being funny, both of us are empaths, both of us feel energy, both of us are conscious. Like, we both suddenly felt the energy just drop from where we were. The energy suddenly just changed. And I actually do feel like I can feel it on my left side as well. And now we parked on that side. So it's actually really concerning because what people are saying about 5G, from what I understand, is that it's cancer causing, it's radiation causing. It's also apparently only a few like kilohertz, gigahertz, however they measure it, away from being a weapon. That we just watched another video on it, people saying that it was actually like a weapon.
Exactly.
So that's really concerning because how are they allowed to just put these things up everywhere? And you know, none of us have really been told it's a 5G tower. Like we've all I got a letter through the post about Virgin. Oh, we're putting high-speed broadband in your area. Nobody asked for that. Like we didn't, you know, they didn't ask us if we want that. They just told us this is what you're doing. They started digging up the road, putting green cables in the floor, and suddenly I saw one in my area pop up the road, and it just looks so evil. Like honestly, it's just is this natural for us? It's one thing like TV satellites and all of those things, but what people are saying is that there's going to be this like smog of radiation that is and apparently it comes to your device as well. So like, and your device is that picking up on that signal and then emitting it itself. So it's just really concerning about what they're doing, and like, where's the test, where's the conversation on this, who's talking about it? Like I don't you know, and we all need to be asking questions like, is this good for our health? Is this good for us?
Exactly. And just to conclude your point with the weapon, it's been proven that weapons are designed to obviously kill instantly or within momentary convenience. So the fact that they're saying that the 5G is just under that regime, you gotta look at it like this: a weapon's gonna kill you instantly. So if it's just under a weapon, that means it's still gonna do harm to you. It's just not gonna kill you instantly. That's where they've tricked up. And the joke is they haven't publicly announced this on the news, but through research it's been proven. So why wouldn't they say that it's a weapon just under the weapon regime if it wasn't bad? If it wasn't bad, they would have mentioned it. Oh yeah, wow, this and that and the third. They haven't said none of that. So we know that they're definitely hiding the truth in what it actually does to our house through respiratory symptoms, breathing. Like I'm sitting here now, like my chest is burning, and it's not me being like anxiety or being like, oh, the 5G tower's there. I'm literally feeling sensations. Got a slight headache. When we moved obviously 20 meters down the road, I didn't feel anything. So there's literally energy and frequencies going on, and
What I've personally done is I email. Not that I really think this is going to make a difference, but obviously you just got to alert people to things. And I emailed my local MP asking her what is the public health policy on, you know, the fact that people are saying that this is causing cancer and radiation, and the dangerous weaponized levels that are just being put out into the, you know, into our society. Like, and I've asked what, you know, I haven't got a response yet, but like, we need to be asking questions. That's the main thing, that we need to ask questions. We need to just like find out exactly what this is. We need scientific proof on what this is, because, you know, otherwise, you know, it's just that where's the watchdog on it? You know, who's watching how this is being rolled out? And we know that we're living in this capitalistic society where they're all just kind of, you know, doing things for profit and money, you know. And so we as human beings on this planet that are sovereign beings with inalienable rights, you know, we have to decide what we want where we live. Do you know what I mean? So I just want to say to anyone out there, ask questions about 5G, do research, find out, and you decide for yourself what you think it is. Because personally, how can we both just be sitting here and suddenly we both feel like we've got a headache and feel uncomfortable and the energy's off, and we look up and see a 5G tower? Do you know what I'm saying? Let me just see if I can show you again, man.
For real.
Like, look how close that is. How do I zoom in? Oh, I can't zoom in on this.
Yeah.
But anyway, you can hopefully see it.
Yeah,
there you
that's
go.
about 15 metres away, probably. Roughly about 15 metres away, 15, 20 metres away.
So we're at Bletchley Station in Milton Keynes.
Yeah.
So I just want to say to anyone out there, ask questions. Don't just believe what the news is telling you, because we know that they tell us things for an agenda, especially with all this COVID stuff going on. So just always ask questions and do research and have conversations about it, because this is our health and we want to preserve and survive and live healthy, prosperous lives, not be being microwaved in a microwave oven slowly just because we haven't realized what they're actually doing, you know. So always ask questions.
Yes, and literally any concerns about your health, obviously go within and use that to, you know, determine what you do with that. Intuition is important, because without it, we wouldn't be able to make decisions we do. And don't follow the mass opinion, because that opinion is not always right. It's been proven. Because realistically, if the opinion is right, the whole lockdown situation would have went smoother than anticipated. But we all know it's because of the way the government wants to control society. So yeah,
just always ask questions and trust your intuition. And that's why I'm making this video, because intuitively I don't feel it's right. Do you know what I mean? So anyway, I just want to say that to anyone out there, and thank you for all watching, and just stay woke, stay conscious. We're the ones that rise above. One love. Bye.
Love, peace and harmony.
Peace.